There's something we need to talk about. It's the best money I've ever spent. Oh my gosh. Insane. That is an eye opener. Hi. Hi. If you don't know me, my name's Cami. Thank you for being here. You are welcome to stay. I currently live in Sydney, Australia. Today we are going to talk about my favorite topic, which is money, 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 money. So I just thought that it would be very interesting to kind of talk about what I spend in a month. The information on this video will just be like my current expenses. It is October of 2024. So it'll be interesting to kind of see in the future, to kind of look back and see how my expenses change, or if they stay the same, or if they go down, and that's better. And kind of interesting to do a little comparison in the future. I just want to say living in Sydney is not cheap. Yeah, living in Australia, period, is not cheap. I think there are a couple of Australian cities that actually went into like the top, I don't know, top 50 most expensive cities in the world, which is insane. Insane. Sydney actually ranked the 24th most expensive city globally. Moment of silence. I will just be talking about all the expenses for myself personally because I am not paying for anything else for anybody else. I'm single, no kids, not married. Yeah. So I will kind of divide all of the expenses into the fixed expenses. So those are the expenses that don't normally change in the 4-week period. And then also the variable stuff like shopping, eating out, and all that stuff. And also at the end, I'll just do a computation of everything per category. So it's easy for us to see where else I can improve on my expenses and not spend too much. You know what I mean? Okay. I just want to say all the numbers that I will be talking about is in Australian dollars, so do with that information as you will. Just take note of that. First one is the biggest monthly expense that I have. So I currently live in the inner west in Sydney. The weekly rent of the apartment is actually $1,100 per week. It's a 3-bedroom apartment. So I'm sharing the apartment with 2 other people. So I'm not paying like the full 4,400 in 4 weeks. And also I have the ensuite, so I'm paying a little bit more. For my part of the rent, I'm paying $1,700 for the 4 weeks. Another one of the fixed expenses that I have every month is my health insurance. So I pay $177 for that. I'm not really sure if that's expensive, if that's cheap. It's basically just like a personal health insurance. Like I'm not on a family plan or anything like that. Because in Australia, they have like this Medicare levy that they make people pay. As far as I know, I think you're going to have to pay a portion, like a percentage of your salary if you don't have private health insurance. So the next one is my gym membership. My gym membership is debited per fortnight, which is 2 weeks. They charge me $39.90 per fortnight, so that'll be just shy of $80 per month. I love my gym, so I have no complaints with that. I also pay for a coach in the gym, so I pay 85 per week. So what would that be times 4? I'm paying 340 for my coach. No regrets. It's the best money I've ever spent. I've really been loving the gym since I have worked with him. Also, I've been feeling more confident. I've gotten very strong in the gym, so I love that. And also, he keeps me accountable. You know what I mean? Like sometimes I just don't want to go, but then yeah, I really have to. I really have to. The next one is my mobile and iPad plan. So I actually have a really good deal with my mobile phone plan. I think I just pay like $39 per month for like 100 gig and like unlimited calls and texts within Australia. And then I also have like a data only SIM for my iPad, which is $15. So in total, my mobile and iPad plan would be $55 per month. Okay, so the next is subscriptions. And now that I'm thinking about this, like, I have so many subscriptions. Like, oh my gosh, how many subscriptions do you need? But then I'm addicted to the TV. Like, I'm addicted to TV. I've already cut this down, you guys. I've already cut this down, I swear. But I have like the cloud thing on Google, iCloud. I have Uber One. I have Stan. I also have Netflix. And also, I am paying for my dad and my mom's Netflix back home, so it's fine. So in total, my monthly subscriptions would be 82.50. Moving on. And the last one for my fixed expenses is the internet. I think my internet is actually a little bit cheap because I'm splitting the cost with my housemates. So I only pay like $33 per month. So that's that. Oh my gosh. Only the fixed expenses that totals $2,460.5. What am I doing? That doesn't even include groceries, which we'll get into. Okay. Okay, so the next one is public transport. This will just cover all the Opal expenses that I have. I'm not going to compute like the specific transactions, but I'll just check how much I transferred into my Opal card this month or last month. I put this in the variable expenses because it really varies how much public transport I take in a month because I'm only required to go to the office once a week, but then I go to spin class once, twice, or thrice a week. So it kind of depends. And then sometimes when I go to the gym, sometimes I would walk and sometimes I would just take the bus because I'm lazy. For the end of last month, I transferred. Why are the charges never ending now? I transferred $120 to my Opal card. Which is a little bit crazy because I don't know, I feel like the cost of public transport has gone up so much. When I take the bus in the morning and for example, I transferred $10 into my Opal card. By the end of the day, that's gone. Bye. And why is that? Yeah, it's not cheap. What else is there? So, for spinning, I do spin classes 2, 3, 4 times in a week. Whatever floats my boat, you know what I mean? My minimum would be 2 times a week. A lot of the times I do 3 times a week. The single classes in the spin studio that I go to is a little bit more expensive, like $35 per class. But then since I go very often, my friend and I split like 100 ride card, and then I think we got a really good deal on that. But let's just say for the purpose of this video, like $20 per class. Let's just assume 10 classes. Okay, so that's $200, give or take, per month. The next one is groceries, which is pretty interesting for me because I like going to the grocery, but then I really don't cook that much. Anyway, I have the charges here, so I'll just add that up. You guys, there has got to be a mistake. There's got to be a mistake. This can't be. I spent $418 on groceries last month, and I don't even buy a lot of groceries. I swear, like I don't even buy a lot of meat from the groceries. Oh my god, that is wow. That is an eye opener. Okay. Okay. It's time for Uber Eats. Oh, actually it's not too bad. Total is $222. But then most of the time I'm splitting these with my friends. So let's just assume that it's split into 3. Uber Eats is only 74.27. It's not too bad. It's not as bad as I expected, which is good. But then the eating out one is another story. This is for eating out. This is gonna take a while. I warned you. I told you it's gonna take a while. Oh my god. What am I doing with my life? Are you kidding me? Oh my god, you know what? The coffees are so expensive now. I used to be able to buy a coffee for 350, 4 if it's a large. And now I could charge 640 for a coffee. Insane. Okay, so my total for eating out. I don't even want to press it. I don't even want to press it. I really don't want to know. Wait. 478.97.
I realized that I didn't even add the amounts that I transferred to my friends when they paid, so that might not even be the correct amount. Oh my god.
Insane. There's a lot of stuff that we can improve there. Yeah. Next one is tennis. So I play tennis twice a week and I play tennis with a coach. That would roughly be like $30 per session. So if I'm doing 4 weeks, then that'll be 8 times 30. 240 for tennis. I don't need to pay for the courts anymore. That's all included. I love tennis so much. I wouldn't change it, I swear. It's an expense that I'm really willing to shell out for. So I didn't do a lot of shopping. I don't usually do a lot of shopping now. I used to be very bad, but I think I've gotten pretty good, I guess. Or protein shakes, but nothing too big. I would say normally discretionary shopping and miscellaneous stuff would be like $300 per month. I think that's a pretty good assumption. So let's just say 300. Am I missing anything else? Oh, utilities, 220, but I think that's every 2 months. So that will be $110 for utilities in a month. I think that's that. I will just put the totals in the next one. So in categories, so for housing, the rent would be 1,700 for 4 weeks. Public transportation would be $120. For fitness, so the gym would be $80, and then spinning would be $200, and then tennis would be $240, and then my coaching for the gym is $340. Wow, actually, I think the fitness and health stuff I pay a lot of money on, but I used to be very, very fat. Like, I'm still chubby, but I used to be like almost 20 kilos heavier. And I feel like I don't regret spending that much on my health. Like, I know I don't need to spend that much money, but I'm just happy doing all that stuff. Like all the activities, all the sports, and the community. I love that. I don't think that's something that I want to skimp on or like save on. I think there's a lot more things or areas that I can save on so that I can maintain that part of my life, if that makes sense. Groceries, 418. Eating out, 478.97. Utilities, 110. I'll just clump together the mobile phone plan, the iPad, and the internet. So that would be 55 plus $33. Health insurance, $177. Subscriptions, 82.5. And then the last one is shopping miscellaneous, which, as I said, I'm just gonna assume it's $300 per month. And the grand total, I spend $4,334.47 in 4 weeks. I don't even know what to think. Like, I feel like I could do a lot better if I just be very mindful of eating out and having Uber Eats. Shopping I can eliminate completely. So yeah, I think it will be interesting to see how this will change. Like I should learn to just cook my meals at home, is what I'm saying. I think that's that for the video. I really hope that you enjoy it. If you guys want to see how I'm saving my money as well, on top of all the expenses that I actually incur every month, then I can do that in another video. So please subscribe, and I hope that you have a great week ahead. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.